y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another video. This is Ready to Love season 4 episode 7. You guys, like, I'm gonna just say that I feel like we shouldn't be meeting friends right now. Okay, like, why are we meeting friends? I feel like we didn't get nowhere yet. We didn't really build no real connections. Why are we meeting friends? Y'all, when they was taking people out to meet like they friends and stuff, I was like, since when they get a connection? Like, how? When did this happen? But anyway, we here, okay? So y'all, when it opened up, all the ladies go into the ladies lounge, okay? So Tommy comes out and he's like, we halfway through. And I said, halfway through? We just getting started. What are you talking about? I swear it does not feel like we done made 7 reviews already. We definitely don't feel like we invested yet, okay? Like, by episode 7, y'all, we invested. And I don't feel as invested as I should. I don't know what it is, but something isn't clicking for me, okay? But whatever. Tommy tells them that he wants them to introduce their friends, see if they, they mesh well with their friends, see what the friends got to say about them before, they make a decision, okay? So Camille's happy because she's like, I'm halfway through getting to my man. And I'm like, well, I still can't believe we halfway through, yet alone Camille, only one out there with a man. What is going on here? What is going on? Okay, so anyway, Zadia brings Nahum to meet her friends. Now, I could, understand Zadia and Nahum because I feel like they had hit it off at the club. They kind of been like vibing from the beginning, okay? Now, when Sabrina says that she got some people, a couple of men that she want her friends to meet, I didn't think that Sean would be one of them, but he was definitely one of them, okay? She brought Walter and Sean to meet her friends. So, y'all, let's get through Walter's date with Sabrina. Now, when Walter comes in, okay, he's like, just being Walter, okay? He's cracking the jokes. He's landing over well. I feel like he was saying all the right stuff. They was having a good time. They was he and hi. I was like, okay, they like Walter. They made it very clear that they like Walter, okay? Now, over there is the day to bring Nahum, like I told y'all, okay? Now, when Nahum comes in, he sits down and, he brings her flowers. He's saying all the right stuff. He's answering the questions right. It's a hit, okay? So, for, Nahum and Zadia, the friends like him, she like him. It seemed like it's a go for them, okay? Walter and Sabrina, it seemed like it's a go for them, okay? The friends is feeling them, okay? But when Sabrina brings in Sean, I'm gonna tell you where Sabrina messed this up for herself, okay? Sabrina put the bad taste that her friends had for him in their mouth, okay? The first thing she said to them was like, I'm really liking this guy, but when we was on our date, he told me that he didn't want to hurt me. I said, Sabrina, that's not what he really said, okay? What he said was he don't know if he should take this as far because he might want kids, and he don't really want to, say he don't want kids and end up hurting you down the line. Be clear about what you're talking about, okay? So from the jump, when Walter walked in, they was just looking at him like, nope, ain't gonna happen, okay? So when they sit down, they start talking. They ask him, is he able to provide for her? Okay, he said he could pay a bill or two. Hopefully all of them, but a bill or two, okay? I said, Sean, did you not learn from Naya, okay? With Naya and Chris, when Chris said that he don't mind, he don't really want to pay all the bills and stuff like that, and next thing you know, he was going home. Did you not learn from him? Like, boy, I'm gonna need you not to, say that you want to pay a bill too if you want to stay. Because we already know that saying you want to pay a bill too is going to get you sent home from the rip, okay? So first he said that, and I was like, ooh, child, that's not a good thing to say, okay? Then when they asked him about his connection with Sabrina and was it the strongest, he was like, I mean, it's a strong connection that we have, okay? He beat around the bush by saying, yes, we have a strong connection. Yes, she is my #1 connection. Because Walter, when they asked Walter ain't break. Walter was like, she #1. It is what it is, okay? So they felt real confident when it came to Walter. But Sean was just like, just not doing the best, okay? Just not doing the best, y'all. And when I say they start attacking this man, they start attacking this man, okay? The male friend over there was like, because let's just get to it. You said you will hurt her down the line. What does that mean? What was that mean? He was, I need you to make it make sense. What you got to say? So he's sitting there like, I was saying that, basically what I was, you know, I want to maybe kind of have kids one day. And I don't know. He like, it sound like you saying all the stuff that you, it sound like you playing games. It sound like you playing games. Y'all, when I tell you, I had to like step back because I was trying to figure out why homegirl was really upset. She act like, you know, he really played her. She act like they had already been dating and she just found out that he cheated on her. And now he was trying to, you know, talk to them to apologize. The way homegirl was coming at him, I was like, she real aggressive. Calm down, sis. Calm down. Okay? Even Sabrina tried to jump in to, like, save him. And but it wasn't no saving him. It wasn't no saving him. Sabrina was like, it's a wrap. Okay? It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Wrap it up. It's done. It's done. I was like, girl, you did this. You did this because you sat there and told them that he said he would hurt you. Why are you sitting here acting like you didn't think that was going to put a bad taste in your friend's mouth, okay? So when poor daggone Sean left, they was like, nope, nah, ain't going to work. Wrap it up. It's a no. It's a big hell no for me, okay? And they was like, nope, don't even consider it. They was like, you could be his friend. You know, y'all could be good friends. One of the friends was like, nope, not even a friend. I was like, ew, first of all, who are you? Because she rubbed me wrong, okay? Forget what was going on, but she rubbed me wrong, okay? Because if Sabrina don't have a problem with him wanting to pay a bill or two or whatever, okay? And she understood what he meant by, you know, not being sure about kids and stuff like that. Y'all need to just chill out and back down. Ain't no reason to attack that man like that. Don't attack that man like that, but they definitely attacked that man. Also, when Sean was in his confessional, he was like, the way you would have thought, I said I would have kicked her in the stomach, threw her out the door on the side of the road. You thought I would have just ran her over with my car? Like the way they made it seem like I said the worst thing possible. I said, child, that's what I thought. I had to rewind it to make sure I didn't miss something because the way they started coming at you, I thought you said you would stab her in the back and take her kids from her. Okay? Like I was confused too. I'm with you on that, Sean. I'm with you on that. Real aggressive for no reason. Of course, Camille brings Cornelius to meet her friends. Now, before Cornelius get there, y'all, I was sitting there because I was listening to them talk. And when the friends said that, you know, y'all kiss yet, and she was like, no, we ain't kiss yet. He actually want to wait for marriage to have sex or whatever. Everybody was like, who? You? You can do that? You gonna do that? Girl, you know you ain't doing that. And I was like, that's so telling. That's telling. It's kind of seeming kind of fakish if you ask me because it don't seem like Camille the type to wait or the type to want to wait. I feel like it's all a game. It's all front. It's seeming real fraudish around here when it comes to Camille, okay? But anyway, when Cornelius come in, everybody's like looking at him. I was like, dang, they must all want Cornelius because when he came in and stole all the energy, okay? They start asking him questions or whatever the case may be. But, you know, Cornelius is slick. He flipped it around and he started asking them questions, okay? He started asking them about Camille. They was like, yeah, she got commitment issues. And, you know, she's been engaged mad times and this, that, and the other. And I was like, these are all red flags, Cornelius. You know these are all red flags that you're willing to ignore, right? Okay. He gets in the confessional. So I was like, even her friends was just joking about, you know, her leaving men at the altar. I said, that ain't no joke. That ain't no joke, sir. You take it as a joke when you be left at the altar, okay? Take it as a joke if you want to, okay? Even when they left, they was like, he's too nice for you, Camille. She was like, no, I like it, the nice guy. You know, I gotta switch it up. They're like, you will walk all over him. And that's exactly what she's doing. She's talking to him any type of way. She's got him wrapped around the finger, doing whatever she want him to do. The poor man can't talk to nobody, entertain nobody, meet nobody because she got him scared. Because last time he had a conversation with Sydney on the side, you would have thought he was effing her in the pool. I'm just saying. So, y'all, I don't know. Now, Sydney and Frank really made me confused because, like, Sydney and Frank, now I knew that they knew each other, but I didn't know that they knew each other, like, knew each other. Because, I mean, they was up there touching, hugging, kissing, rubbing, all that. I was like, the chemistry is definitely there. The chemistry is definitely there. So, you know, they had a cute little date with the friends. The Frank was answering the questions, you know, bigging her up, making her feel good about herself, okay? And then when he left, the friends was like, we like him, but his answers seemed kind of rehearsed, like, you know, a real pageant, like, you know, like he was ready, prepared. And she was like, well, my same way with my answers. So, that's my man, and I'm going to stick beside him. I don't like Sydney. I don't know why. But something about her is giving me not ready to love, ready to be on TV. Sorry. Just had to say it. Like, girl, you just got there. You mean to tell me that you all up on Frank like this? I mean, it sounded like y'all knew each other and y'all made a plan to stay together so that y'all both could get to the end. Because like how you just got there and you all of a sudden you and Frank are like hugged up on the couch and you kissing him. I mean, y'all, when they was leaving, they was like, you know, getting down. So I was like, something about that seemed iffy. Real sus to me. Something about that seemed real sus. But anyway, y'all, they real touchy-feely or whatever. I ain't buying it. I'm not buying it, okay? Mumin brought Dante. When? Where? How? When did this happen, okay? Apparently, they kind of clicked when they went golfing at the swingers spot. Remember last time they was at the swingers? And I was like, I thought she was hitting it off with Frank at the swingers spot. Remember when they was like, he was feeding her the food with her mouth and I was like, ew, COVID, don't do that, you know? Remember that? Okay, so I guess the real connection was with Dante. Anyway, y'all, she done brought Dante to meet her friend. Now, not only did she bring Dante, she brought Walter. Okay, Walter came in there like, oh, this was happening? Okay. He was a little uncomfortable. I said, awkward. Awkward, okay? Dante quickly grabbed her hand and he holding her hand and she just loved it, okay? It made her calm, you know, because he opened up. Even though it made Walter, you know, a little uncomfortable, he shut down a little bit, okay? So when Dante left, you know, Walter had his chance to come in and, you know, talk his talk, whatever. But, you know, the friend was asking him about commitment and stuff like that. And he was like, we're not going to act like a whole man and just leave. I said, that's right, Walter. Get them together. Get them together. You're not going to sit here and ask me where she sit. When she just had a whole nother man sitting right next to me. Ask her where she sit. That's what we need to be asking. Where do you sit, sis? Where do you sit? I like Walter because Walter was not here for the BS, okay? Not at all. He was like, well, we're not going to act like an old man and just leave from here. Okay, I said, I know, right? Okay. But overall, she got a hard choice because her friend liked both of them. I said, you need to tell the friend that Dante got 3 kids by 3 different baby mamas. Okay, that's what you need to tell her. And I bet you she'll help you make that decision. Sis, because I can do it for you because we already had this conversation. How does the money work? Okay, is he paying child support for all these kids? How does your time work? Okay, is he spending all his time with his kids? Is he even spending time with his kids because they in 3 different households? How does all this work, you know? These are questions y'all need to be asking Dante. Don't get caught up in that man because he look good. Don't get caught up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, y'all, Phil came in with his big D energy, okay? And he got 3 dates, okay? He got to see her, okay? Aisha, okay? And Shiloh. I said, ooh, look at you, Phil. Look at you out here, okay? They was like, what it feel like? That's what it feel like to be popular. I said, he got all the ladies. He got all the ladies. I said, this cannot be good for Phil. It's never good to have all the ladies, okay? Because eventually they all turn on you. They all turn on you. I was like, ooh, it's going to be lit up in the deliberation when they get back to the women's lounge. Because when they all found out they went on a date with Phil, I know it's going to go downhill. I know it's going to go downhill, okay? But anyway, Phil did a good job at like being honest, open, sincere with all the women and their friends, okay? I feel like he was genuinely himself. You didn't see different sides of him in all the different conversations. He never, you know, said, oh, she's my number one, she's my number one. He always said that definitely in my top, the connection is strong. I felt like he handled it real good, okay? It was nothing that these women could take that he said to make them turn against him in that room. But you know how women are, y'all. We'll find a way out of no way. So I was just sitting here like, I know this not going to be good in deliberation. Okay? I just know it's not. When all the ladies meet up in the women's lounge, okay, I said, ooh, it's about to go down. It's about to go down because I could just see Aisha say, I went with Phil. And then, you know, to see it like, me too. And then Shadow like, me too. And then next thing you know, they was like, he said I was his number one. He said our connection was the strongest. No, that's what he told me. He told me that I was number one and our connection was the strongest. And the next thing you know, Phil was going home. Y'all, I just knew that's how they was going to play because they was going to be like, Phil tried to play all of us. And Phil was going home. Okay, but fortunately, y'all, thank God that's not what happened because they was very mature about it. That's because he handled them properly, okay? He didn't give them no false hopes and dreams and told them it was all about them because it wasn't. It definitely wasn't, okay? So Tommy asked him how the dates went, okay? And, you know, what the friends had to say about him. So City said that, you know, she went on her date with Frank, but her friends thought that his answers was very, you know, rehearsed, okay? Now, Sabrina was like, who date you want first, okay? He was like, well, let's go with Walter. She was like, oh, they love Walter. It was great with Walter, okay? But, you know, Sean, on the other hand, y'all, they took so many shots at him when that man was leaving. We had to wipe up the blood. I said, that's exactly what happened, okay, with your rude friends and family. That's what happened. They was rude. Very rude. And you started this, Sabrina. You did it, okay? You did it. But we're not going to act like we missed when she said Walter was definitely, when Walter said that she was his #1, they going to cut the cameras to Mumin. I said, it's about to be a girl fight up in here, okay? Because now, you know, Walter out here telling Sabrina that she his #1. But that's all of Mumin, because Mumin should have never brought Dante and Walter at the same time trying to make him make a decision. Sis, you make a decision, okay? Aisha, like, I went with Phil, okay? Shallow was like, me too. Tasia was like, me too. We all went with Phil. And y'all, of course, all their friends love Phil. They love Phil. The friends love Phil. We all love Phil, okay? So Tommy asked Aisha, how did she feel about, you know, him going on a date with everyone, all the other girls? Did she know about it? She was like, look, I knew about it. I said, it's like, he's like a rubber band. You got to stretch yourself out and see if you snap back or if you pop. Like, it is what it is. I know how this works. I said, that's real adult of you, girl, okay? To see it wanted to sit there and act unbothered when she was clearly bothered, okay? Because she said, I mean, good for Phil. Good for Phil. And Tommy was like, no, Tasia, keep it real. Keep it real. And she was like, you know, I'm just saying, like, I'm tired of this. Like, we need to, you know, straight. We need to, like, pick a side. Pick a side. I was like, child, okay, I agree with you, y'all. It don't feel like we should be picking sides, but we halfway through. It's time to start picking sides, okay? So it's time to, like, shrink it down, okay? Now, Tommy started asking them, you know, who they don't like, who they not feeling. Sean is brought up, okay, because no one's hearing from Sean anymore, okay? Cornelius is brought up because he's shacking up with daggone Camille. Okay, everybody saying Cornelius, and Camille's sitting there like she confused as to why nobody has a connection with him. Girl, it's your fault. It's your fault. Your man gonna be sent home. He need to go home and you need to go home. Both of y'all need to go home, okay? You should have went home last week and he should be going home this week. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. Y'all taking up space. Either be together or, you know, entertain other people. Do something. Do something, okay? Basically, it comes down to Cornelius and Sean. But when Tommy left out of the ladies' lounge, it then became the bad girls club. Okay? Somehow we start talking about shrinking lists. Zendaya said she ain't got no list. Aisha said you definitely got a list. Okay, you go to the store, you get one thing, that's one thing. You got one thing, two things, that's a list. Okay? I was like, okay, it's about to go down. Y'all, when I say that they start going off, Sydney over there talking about something, but you got to understand that they stretching. I just got here. They got to get to know me. Everybody was like, okay. I was like, girl, if you don't hush, you don't hush. So Zendaya said something to her. She was like, girl. And Zendaya was like, my name is Zendaya. You want to address me as Zendaya? I said, ooh, it's about to be a fight. What y'all got going on up in here? Y'all was sitting there like, well, this is real aggressive. They was getting real aggressive in there, okay? To see it was like, I'm not the 1, 2, or 3. Don't come for me, Zendaya, because you over there on 100. I could get on 115 if you want me to. I said, Shay say all that, y'all. Y'all know I'm over here, you know, reaching. Y'all know I be throwing in stuff for fun when I get excited. And that's how I was. I was getting excited, okay? Because I was like, either y'all gonna fight or y'all not gonna fight. I want y'all to fight because it'll just be good for me right now. Like, no, I didn't want them to fight, but because Ready to Love been dragging me for the last, you know, 7 weeks, I felt like a girl fight probably would have been, you know, a little spice. I'm just saying, okay? Don't judge me. But anyway, so y'all, when Cornelius found out that he got a date with Zendaya, I was like, please send him home, okay? Just from him saying that, you know, he thought it was going to be weird because, you know, her and Camille are friends. He don't want Camille to find out that he was doing anything he wasn't supposed to do. I'm like, just send him home. Send him home. He don't even want to go on a date with nobody. Send him home. But y'all, I feel like Cornelia should have went home with Sean. I don't understand what was the purpose of keeping Cornelius. Just like I don't understand what was the purpose for keeping Camille. They clearly are taking up space because they're not willing to even talk to anyone. And I know eventually that's the end goal. But they didn't give anyone else a chance. Cornelius is scared out his mother effing brain to even think of talking to another girl because of the way that Camille's gonna act. Okay? So he can't be there. He can't be there. And Camille needs to go home. Send her home. Send her home. At this point, they both need to go. They sent Sean home, and I was like, he definitely needs to go. Okay, ooh, for your curveball, Tommy. Your curveball was whack. We didn't need Sean. Okay, Sean was going to pay a bill or two, maybe. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, couldn't stand the pressure. So maybe I just didn't, you know, jump in fast enough. You came in like you was hot, S-H-I-T. Okay, you came in like you was, ooh, it's a curveball. Ooh, they gotta shake it up. He didn't shake up anything. He definitely didn't shake up anything. And I told y'all I was disappointed with the shake up because the shake up wasn't really shooken up. Okay, I wasn't shook or anything. But anyway, y'all, that was Ready to Love. What's happening here? Ready to Love, give me something. Give me anything to review. Anything. I tried my best, y'all, to give it to you. I tried. This is all I got. This is all they gave me, okay? But anyway, y'all, I'm going to come back next week with another Ready to Love review, and I hope that it start getting juicy since we halfway through, y'all, because I don't feel as invested as I should. Anyway, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.